Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Lucy. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about the LPN program. So somebody asked me, Lucy, I am in Ghana and I want to join the LPN program. Where do I start? So assuming that was me, what's the first step I would start when I'm looking for an LPN school? First of all, I need to know how long is the LPN program, how much school fees am I supposed to pay as an international student, and where are the LPN programs offered. LPN simply means licensed practical nurse. In some states, they call it LVN, licensed vocational nurse. Okay, so with this program, it's lower than an RN. An RN, remember, it's an associate degree. An LPN program is not a degree. It's like slightly below an associate degree, which is like a diploma in our country. And it's a certification that you have to go. Some schools offer it accelerated. Accelerated simply means that it's a shorter program, like let's say 12 months program, just like the accelerated BSN that I've been talking about. And then I realized also we've not been talking about the LPN program. So what are you supposed to do? What would I do? I will first Google the cheapest schools, the cheapest community colleges that offer LPN program. First of all, as an international student, the school fees might be different from people who are in a community college as residents, okay? So the average school fees for LPN is around probably around maybe $2,500 for international students. For local residents, it's cheaper than that. It's probably $1,500 per month. It's usually like double. The international students pay double, because you have to attend other classes, because probably your English is not native, so they have to make you pay for these other things, okay? And once you choose that, then the next step, okay, and before we even proceed, some schools will charge different fees for international students, okay, because different schools have different requirements for international students. So I might tell you it's around 2,500, and the school that you're going to pick might offer it more, okay? So you're saying it's around 2,500 per semester. That's like probably 10 credits. 10 credits, it's typically like 2 units, and 1 unit has 5 credits hours, so that's how they gauge these subjects in this country. The second step, once I've identified a school, probably I'll use my school, Everett Community College. They do not have LPN programs, and just to point out, many schools are doing away with the LPN programs. As much as they are short, the accelerated one can go for 12 months, the regular one can go for 15 months. The part-time, I know of a school, Edmonds Community College, they have a part-time LPN program, which is 21 months, okay? So when you spread out that kind of course, it probably means you'll have more time to study, more time to work, more time for family, okay? Once you graduate as an LPN, you are allowed to work. You can work. There's actually a board exam for LPN also, and you're also allowed to work, but you're not working as a nurse. You're just working as an LPN. But in most cases, LPN also, people who have more experiences, they're even way better than RNs, like a nurse, like a proper nurse. They're even way better, especially when you get more experience in your job, okay? So another thing to note is that when you identify the school, you have to email the school. Let me tell you something. Everyone who is asking me, Lucy, where do I begin? The only place you can start this whole journey, even before thinking about the embassy, is actually going to the school website. Go to the admission. Identify whichever school that you want to go to. Go to the admission website or the registration website. There's an email there, info@specificschool.edu or .ac, something like that. That's where you email them and you ask them, hi, my name is Lucy. I am from Ghana. I am from Kenya. I would like to join your school to do the LPN program as an international student. Trust me, they'll get back to you within 2 to 3 days, if not a week. Right now, even because of the whole pandemic thing, everything has slowed down. So you have to email them and you'll expect a response at least 3 to 1 week response. If they don't respond, just wait or write another email or confirm that the email that you sent it to the right address, okay? I guarantee you they will get back to you. Once they get back to you, they tell you the whole program, they tell you the school fees, they tell you where you're going to stay as an international student, they tell you everything that you need. And if you feel that the question you asked is not well answered, ask them again. They will definitely come back to you, okay? Number 2, after you've checked out the website and you've seen everything that they've talked about in the email, the program itself, look at the subjects. Are there subjects that you've already done back at home, like if you have a degree or even if you have a diploma course? If you have something similar with that, ask them if they're going to issue you with a credit transfer. Especially if you did 5 credit hours for maybe a subject like biology, ask them, are you guys able to give me a credit transfer? They'll definitely tell you, hey, okay, so now we realize you've done a certain subject, biology, and you're asking for credit. So the next step you do is you have to evaluate that diploma or degree, whatever course that you have. Even if you don't have, this doesn't apply to you. So probably you've never been to a college, so you want to join college here and you've never been to any other college in your school. This doesn't apply to you, okay? It only applies if you have a degree or a diploma or subject that relates to the kind of course that you're doing. They will tell you to go to WES, or they will tell you to send your papers to them, your transcript, your official transcript, and this is via email or via DHL. You send a copy of that, not your original documents. They will tell you the process of WES evaluation. WES is one of the, it's called World Evaluation Service. They evaluate your transcripts from the previous school. And WES, they'll definitely tell you, they'll give you the website for you to go contact WES, and then you can start your own process over there with WES to evaluate your degree. The next step, number 3, they will ask you for your bank statements, okay? They want to see how much school fees, how much do you have? So already at this point, they've already told you the amount of school fees you will need for the first year of schooling, okay? So probably they'll ask you $10,000 of a bank statement that shows for the last 6 months you have at least some amount of money in and out, and you have at least a balance of $10,000. That's all they need. Once you've given them that, they issue you with an I20. I20 is the form that you're going to go to the embassy, and they will definitely ask you during the interview. I mean, at the embassy, they will definitely ask you, can you show us any proof of admission from the school that you selected? You show the embassy, they look at also your bank statements. And once your story, and they ask you why you're going to do LPN, why not RN, what were you doing before? All these things. So all these things have to add up, okay? If you're going to do LPN, just say probably you are doing some nursing, community nursing in your country, or something that's related to that LPN program. The embassy will always want to ask, why are you going to do this course? They want to see if you want to go back home. They want to see also if you have ties back at home, if you have family, if you have assets, why are you going to the US, why not study in your country? You have to be prepared to make sure that you have all these answers, and don't get confused. Don't confuse the embassy. They'll definitely give you, because you're actually investing in the economy as an international student. You're paying money to them, okay? So at this point, if the embassy if the embassy think that your story is adding up, they'll definitely give you a visa. If they don't, here's another thing. If they don't, please watch the next video, and please just watch it and realize, if the embassy denies you a visa, a student visa, what steps would you take? Okay, please watch the next video for you to be informed on what steps you would take if they deny you a student visa at any point in time. The first one, if you've not been denied any other visa, They have to compare whether you've tried a visitor visa or any other type of visa. So if you've been denied a student visa, the next video is for you. So please subscribe as always. But if you see it in your mind, you can always hold it in your hands. Keep chasing for greatness, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.